they did not think of this when they made this character, I can guarantee you it. Because if they did, then they purposefully made one of the most broken characters of all time. I am thoroughly convinced that Babi-Onna is one of the most broken characters in this game, and to show it, I'm going to show you on one of the hardest stages. But first, you have to set the max weapons down to 3. That will make sense in just a sec when I start explaining why this character is so good. Also, taking beginning at the beginning helps you so much because you're just dropping these shadow clones out like crazy. The way this character works is every time you move, you're activating one of your weapons. So if you have weapons that, you know, have very giant effects when they activate, such as, I don't know, a screen nuke, then you're just constantly decimating everything that's on the screen. That's why we're only going with a few weapons, and that's why what you take for this character really matters. Ooh, they attract orb. The things at the bottom, sure, you want to combo them with what you take at the top, but you really want the 3 weapons in particular. Her robes, which will freeze enemies and blow up. You want the screen nuke eventually. Ooh, weapon cooldown is also a good one to take. And you want the laurel. That way you're just constantly either screen nuking, dropping these freezing clones, or you're just giving yourself another shield. Essentially every time you do one of these little dance moves. And it just becomes a broken build. So let's increase that. I have yet to see the laurel, but that's what you want to take first. You want to build up a good base of XP before you do that. That way you can actually level up with the screen nuke, because it will start wiping away all the XP very quickly, since, again, it's going to be activating a lot. Also, as you're seeing, this Mirage Robe is nothing to sleep on either. It does a lot of damage to these guys with just, and being just deployed everywhere for a while before I get the nuke, it's going to be able to keep me alive very well. But I'm just telling you, ooh, the pentagram's right there, but I don't want it yet. I want to just increase what I got going on first so I can still be getting XP. You want to get the laurel before you get the screen nuke, that way you'll still be getting the shield, and you want to make sure you get the laurel to the point where it's giving you the most shield possible. Alright, it really just wants me to pick that pentagram, doesn't it? I mean, I keep talking about it, maybe it's listening to me, but not yet, not yet. Ooh, Tyranno's box is actually very good. It's a curse thing, but it's also going to improve us a lot. But the curse will make it so that more enemies will spawn early on, and later on. But we want the XP right now. My goal is to go down and get that chest that I missed the first time I was here, because of the fact it was blocked by that stupid water reaper. And I think that this is a build that I can do that with. I don't know if the screen nuke will apply to the reaper or not, but I'll be leaving behind all these clones that he'll just walk into while I pretend to run away with it from him. Ooh, and raising damage inflicted is pretty good. Now, I'm saving the last thing on the bottom row for the XP gain so I can eventually evolve the nukes. So now I have 3 things that I want, that I can't take anything else besides. The laurel, the nuke, and the XP gain. Thankfully, Babi-Onna also has a ton of rerolls that she comes with. It's just insane. But also, the reason why you don't want to take other weapons while you're playing as her is, for instance, if you take something like, let's say, the garlic, that's a thing that's always active. So that means one time out of all these things, you have a chance of just doing nothing. Meanwhile, if you just have things that are very impactful, such as a shield, a screen nuke, or a trail of things behind you, you're gonna be set. Alright, now that we got the robe up to its max level, let's get the chest and hopefully upgrade it. There we go. And there we go. This is her upgraded thing, where the clones are now going to start moving and the enemies will be drawn to them. So as you see, I'm just constantly creating waves of things that will draw the enemies to them. And they'll kill the enemies as well, while I have a giant sphere of grabbing XP. I mean, if you just look, I just will basically just be untouchable for a while, even on one of the hardest stages. But I also want to make sure I get all the way to the left and grab those red things so that I'll be able to evolve the laurel, but I'll grab it after filling out my bottom with the XP gainer. XP upper. Alright, so I'm also making sure to not waste rerolls, and if there's anything in there that I do want at all, I'll take it, and that triple is great! I don't see those enough. I don't know why I don't see triples anymore. And all those things are great, especially the Tyrannos box, because that will increase the enemies as well, I believe. And like I said, increasing the Tyrannos box is always good. Now just look at how much damage these things are doing to the enemies. Like, they're hitting the yellow numbers. Like, and this is still, like, early on in the run. These things just are amazing because, since they're being deployed all the time, it's just insane. Honestly, if I was smarter, I would have taken a movement speed over the cooldown reduction. Because cooldown reduction doesn't really matter, but movement speed would mean I'm moving even quicker and doing the poses a lot faster, I believe. Alright, let's get this chest, and it's just a single, but it's still good. We're at 9.5 minutes right now, and we haven't had a single trouble yet. Tyrannos box, even increasing the enemies, is going to be fine for us, because it's also increasing us. And I'm just going to be using my shadow clones, essentially, to just constantly be killing everyone. Now, I will admit, I have not noticed if the Red Death at the very end will fall for the shadow clones or not, but we'll hopefully see on this run. I'm imagining we will. Alright, we're just hitting 11 minutes and they're still sending now swarms of enemies at us. But these ones, they're trying to do even more. But we're about to get to the Laurel's upgrade, so I'm gonna try re-rolling until I can find... Oh my gosh, come on! Oh my gosh, that was just very unlucky. I'm just trying to find the crown so I can get these two things off the ground. Okay, but these guys apparently are falling for the shadow clones, which is really good information to have. Ooh, and an arcane booster. That's great to know. You know what? Let's get this one. I've never used Disco of Gold before, but it sounds fun. Alright, finally we got... Ooh. I have to decide between the Laurel and the crown. I gotta go with the crown, just so I can pick these two things up and get them. And hopefully I'll be able... Now I can start moving down to the chest, and I'll just take what from now on... Oh gosh, oh wow, holy crap. These guys just started swarming me, and they're still not even doing enough. So let's see... Aw, there with the Laurel on there, wasn't there? Oh, and there still is. Let's take that, and be very happy it's still letting us take it. So now all we need is the nuke. Not on there, so we go with the XP gain. Oh, and we killed those guys who dropped the eggs. Sweet. But as you see, my thing is just constantly now either giving me a shield or spawning the clones, which is really good right now because the clones are drawing these guys off of me. And you know what? Look, these guys will hit me every now and then, but I'll just get that shield back right away. I'll just keep walking around, and they're just giving me a ton of XP. Let's go with the additional charge. I know I said I should take the nuke just to make sure I get it, but at this point, I think that I'm pretty safe with my current build, that I have enough options that I can continuously take from before having to make a bad choice. And we'll go with the Laurel some more. The Laurel. I want that max level. I want it max level. I got the most charges, I think, on it now. Yep, level 7. So now I'll take the nuke the next time it's offered. Because now it's going to be a point of just... Ooh, okay, there we go. Still an option I can take. The nuke's going to be clearing out all the XP on the screen. So I don't know if we'll be able to continue getting stuff after that. Oh gosh, these guys are really coming at me now. But I'm still able to fight in them and live, so that's really good. Even though they're cursed as all get out. Jeez. Oh, and a coin rush. That's lovely. Oh, and a red gem over here. That's amazing. I have to just... I'll banish the whip. That way it's gonna stop coming up. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but I'll take that. They're really coming after me now. Maybe making them harder wasn't the best idea, but it's definitely funny to watch. And I think we got both of the things... Oh, not both of the things are actually even... Neither one's even at the max level yet. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, but that one's level 9, so that one should now be at the max level. I'm just sending my shadow clones into the hordes, and they're just getting all the kills for me. Thank you very much. And there we go, the pentagram. And you're gonna just constantly be seeing it wipe everything from the screen for a while now. So now we just make our way down to the coffin. Unfortunately, this means I don't think I can get any more XP. Oh, I mean, I'll apparently still get some from my clone's kill before it goes off. So if I stand still and then move, I might be able to generate some XP. But as you see, this is going to be a hard build for the game to beat. I mean, look at this. This is definitely unfair for the game. I apologize, game. Oh, sorry, you got a little too close. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and they still will sometimes drop the XP from the nuke. That's amazing. Alright, I'm going to stand here for a second to get some XP. Ooh, yes, Metalligo right. Actually, I should increase the pentagram any chance I get. That way, eventually, I can start getting the chances of it leaving XP on the screen. So this is my playstyle now. I just have to quickly go in a circle, deploy the clones, kill things, wait for the XP to come to me, walk around a little bit, and wait for everything to die. And as you see, it's a bit broken. Like, this is definitely... I don't understand how you can see this and not think that this character is OP as all get out. Oh, and let's just reduce that cooldown even more. I'm constantly just either getting a shield, putting out clones that will distract the enemies for me, or I'm blowing everything up. Busted. That's the word that this is. Ooh, 25% chance to no longer erase items. We just want to keep increasing that. And even now, if I am ever starting to get overwhelmed by opponents, I just walk in a circle, and I'll eventually just get all my stuff back. I don't need to constantly be moving towards the coffin. 45% chance to no longer erase items. It's eventually just gonna get so high that I'll be... I mean, it's gonna be still erasing things pretty regularly, but still, at this point, I'm gonna be leveling up with just an insane build. Oh, let's just increase that. Increase that. And now I just have the ultimate build. I don't know if I want to evolve the nuke because of the fact I don't know if it going off will count as all that time that it needs to like use like the da 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 da, which I don't want. I don't want that. I'm currently fine with it just taking a little bit of time and then boom. So I won't be I don't think I'll be going after any chests, even though it would help me with the red cape. Like, look at this. They just swarm me, dead. Swarm me, dead. There's nothing I can do. If I wasn't just constantly moving to a thing, I wouldn't be running into them either. But even when I am running into them, my laurel keeps resetting enough that I'm able to survive. They did not think of this when they made this character. I can guarantee you it. Because if they did, then they purposefully made one of the most broken characters of all time. Oh, and, oh, sorry, you guys had protection against that thing? Oh, sorry, no you don't. Oh, you guys want to come and get me? Oh, sorry, you can't. I'm just gonna nuke you. There's nothing you can do. Thank you, Bob, but the vampires... Where is it, then? I've opened almost every coffin, I think. And who the heck are you, and what's your weapon? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. That Z... No, nope. Alright, let's just walk up and boom, you're all dead. Just gonna walk... Alright. I don't even know what happened there. But just if I now walk around in a circle, I'm just untouchable. The worst thing in my build distracts the enemies. The second worst thing gives me a shield. Like, how in the world is the game supposed to do anything about me? Oh, so this is a giant gold fever, isn't it? Oh my gosh. You know, maybe I should go up and get those rings that, you know, make myself even more broken. Give myself some other things to do on the level ups, you know? Oh, and an arcane. Let's go get that real quick. You know what? Let's take game kill. I want to see what happens now, like with the projectile, with these things being explosive, because they're just going to be all over the screen because of the nuke. And oh my gosh, I might have accidentally done something really dumb, because now everything's blowing up. Look at this! Oh my gosh. The game doesn't really know what to do anymore to try to stop me, does it? Like, cause even I don't know how it could stop me. So it's just giving up and giving me a lot of coins and things. Can you even hear me? This is pretty loud for me even. Alright, hopefully that makes that better. The sound effects are getting way too bad for me. Oh yeah, so game balls in your court for trying to stop me now. I'm definitely not picking up that chest. I'm happy with what I've got. If you even somehow come close to challenging me, though, I'll get it and get myself the red cape. You know, that thing that I definitely need. Also, I realized that halting XP gain is also pretty good because the Grim Reaper at the end, it gets a health proportional to your final level. And so while it would be nice to just have the level for bragging rights, if you want to kill him, you should have a lower level. Also, what was that, 20k? Pretty good for, you know, a gold rush. Also, at this point, hopefully, you know, you've realized that this build is definitely broken beyond belief. Because I'm just not losing this at this point. I mean, I could move and try to increase it by getting the stage items that are laying out, like the 2 rings. But no, this is fine. I feel like if this build is good enough on its own, it doesn't need the other stuff. Just spin in a circle and you win. This is literally a spin to win game now. And guess what? I'm winning. These guys keep swarming me and still not being able to touch me because I have to go through 3 charges of a laurel that keeps coming back. The worst part is, I think this could be even more optimized of a build. Like, this is just like something I came up with and I'm dumb. Like, someone could probably figure out the best things to take on the bottom row. Or maybe there's a weapon I'm missing. Or maybe you don't even need the laurel. You just keep nuking everything. But there could be so much more things that I'm pretty sure could be done with this kind of build. And that's insane to think about. That this isn't even the best of this character. Also, another gold rush. I'm gonna end with so much gold at the end of this. Oh, jeez. I don't know if the Red Death gets affected by the nuke, but if he does, he's done. Like, there's no hope for him. If he gets affected, that is. Oh, there's that little mini-boss, and it's just constantly getting pushed away. Oh, what are you trying to do? Oh, it's just going crazy sitting there, like, it doesn't know what it's supposed to do. Oh, because all the gems are also damaging it. That's hilarious. I'm just constantly creating more gems too because I'm blowing up a whole radius of things. The Game Killer was a good choice. Oh, and now we're at the zombie character phase. And they're really coming after me, but they can't do anything. Like, they just spawn in super quickly, rush me, die. Nope, and now they're swarming me with other things, like those spinning leg people. And they're still not doing near enough to try to get me. I'm sorry, but like, this is just an unbeatable build, I think. I know I've had flashier builds, but like, who needs flashy? This is efficient as all get out. Like, I've gotten so much curse going on one of the hardest stages in the game. Like a stage where on my first attempt, I maybe got to level 30. And now I'm just sweeping everything. I don't know how it will do against the Red Death, I'll be honest, because I don't know if it will fall for the shadow clones or if it will get blown up by the nuke. And if it doesn't do both of those, then it doesn't beat the Red Death. And yes, I have beat the Red Death before. But even still, I think this build is just better than what I've used to beat the Red Death. Oh, and now we got the giant boys coming at me. But, yeah, they still ain't doing anything to get close. Yep, not a thing. It's been a while since I've taken damage. I miss the feeling of damage. Now, I know there's been a theme of when I get cocky, I usually quickly lose. But I don't know if they have a chance at this point to make me lose. They've gotten a minute and 30 seconds to prove me wrong. And hey, I'm willing to be proven wrong. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Like, I think the only stage where this doesn't work is maybe the Mount Moonspell map because of how much in that final minute, things keep things spawn so much that they're constantly being immediately pushed into you, I feel like, in that one. It might work, it might not. I'm definitely willing to give it a shot in the next video. Everything just had to condense into red gems because there were just so many gems on the screen. That's hilarious. Look at this. It's just too many gems, so they have to go into red. And it's the colorful Reaper Brigade. But they even can't do anything against me. Yep, die. We got about 25 seconds left. Can you guys do it? Can you land some hits on me? It's looking doubtful, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Now, I don't know if during the Red Death I want to take the chest, because it will give me the red cloak. But, like, I don't know if the nuke thing's gonna be good or not for it. Oh, okay then. Okay, so maybe I should take it. I have a revive, so let's go for it. Let's get it. Triples. Oh yeah, because it has to be. Also, what's going on there? It's not the Red Death himself, it's just a bunch of deaths, it looks like. Oh, and yeah, let's get those two things going on for me. Now I'm just gonna be capped out at the maximum amount of damage I can get. Oh, I see it does just constantly do the thing where it's just like da 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 da. And instead of actually doing the explosions. Oh, maybe it is doing the explosions and I'm just dumb and I can't tell. But there's a lot going on. Oh my gosh. What's going on the screen at this point? Let's just keep going, I guess, and surviving. Game, are you okay? The game doesn't know what to do anymore, I think. Ooh. I am so sorry, computer. This might have been a mistake. Computer, I'm apologizing. Please be nice. Please just let's just finish this up. I know I could stop moving and finish it off, but this is so cool. I have to keep it going. I mean, I've hit 31 minutes at this point on the stage. There we go. They finally killed me. That was insane. Oh, and hey, look, we unlocked a new guy. Oh, hey, look, we unlocked a new guy. But yeah, that's how broken Babi-Onna can be. Insanely. Oh, what the heck is that? Is that an egg? Anyways, on the next one, I'm thinking of doing a challenge where I have to do a random build where I just have to constantly take the first thing offered to me when I level up. Will it be a good idea? No. I don't know what stage I'm going to do it on either. Probably not the last stage. I'm thinking probably the Gallow Tower. I think that's a fair one to do it on. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.